the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Tonight on DC News Now, history in the making. Wes Moore becoming the first black governor in the state of Maryland. We're live at the People's inaugural ball in Baltimore for all the excitement.
Plus, with youth violence on the rise in D.C., groups are coming together tonight searching for real solutions to the troubling trend. We're live from that summit with their calls to action.
Also, one school district in Northern Virginia looking into new and unique ways to keep students safe. Live with why the superintendent is floating the idea of security screenings for anyone who enters a school.
And weather-wise, it was a beautiful day across the district. Now we're watching increasing clouds and an approaching storm system already tracking in a little bit of rain for the higher terrain. We'll look at that coming up.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
Hi, I'm Tasmeen Mahfouz, and happening right now in Baltimore, the People's inaugural ball to celebrate history in the making as Governor Wes Moore officially becomes Maryland's first black governor. Our
Yamarie Sase is there for us tonight live. The gala is happening at the Baltimore Convention Center. And Yamarie, a historic day going strong into the night.
Yeah, let me just tell you, people are having a time here tonight. There are thousands of people from across the state of Maryland here celebrating this historic moment. Now, what's so unique about this particular ball is that they open it up to the public, making it as inclusive as possible, making sure everyone can witness and celebrate this moment here tonight. Now, not too long ago, Lieutenant Governor and the governor gave their opening remarks, thanking everyone for being here. And also, before the ball actually started, we were able to speak with the governor. We asked him why he felt this moment was so historic, becoming the first African-American governor for Maryland. Here's what he had to say.
If at the end of the day, if that's all people remember, then I missed the assignment. That the assignment is to make sure that all the issues that we've been working on, and frankly, that I've been working on my entire adult life, that if we're not moving towards creating a resolution to these things, and if we're not making a government that can be more responsive and more inclusive and provide lift to families, then simply being the first wasn't enough.
Yeah, so the night is still going on. There's several performances here, especially Asian performances tonight. So there'll be a lot to expect later on. And also celebrities are actually here. Chris Tucker was just on stage, which is super excited to see him. But everyone just here enjoying this historic moment, celebrating in unity. We'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more here tonight. For now, reporting in Baltimore, I'm Yamarie Sase, DC News Now.
Exciting night indeed, Yamarie. Thank you. Coming up in our next half hour, our team coverage continues. Reaction from local leaders and politicians on this historic inauguration for Maryland Governor Wes Moore.
And it seems we've heard so much lately about youth and violence. 2 juveniles were shot and killed around D.C. this year, while others have been wounded. Now, local youth have had enough. They've gathered tonight at the Thurgood Marshall Center to talk about their concerns and also solutions. Our Dave LaValle was at that youth summit. Dave, people are just tired of losing their friends to gun violence.
Yeah, Tasmeen, just like so many times when we've rolled up on crime scenes involving youth, you just got people tonight who are upset, angry. They're just absolutely fed up with everything that's going on. And that includes one young man who we spoke to earlier this evening.
I'm tired of losing people I love the most.
Andre Wilson is just 12 years old. He's seen more gun violence than anyone should at that age.
I lost, do y'all know the 11-year-old Davon McNeil? Died on July 4th, 2020. And I lost my father when I was 3 years old in 2013.
The story is among those shared by teens and young adults Wednesday night at the Thurgood Marshall Center.
Oh yeah, it was just a shoot right there at the train station. Me and my sisters was just right there. Imagine if we didn't start walking. We could have got shot.
The annual Youth Summit does not just focus on problems facing DC's youth, but also gives them a chance to come up with solutions.
They wouldn't have to resort to gun violence if they had what they needed.
Wilson offers his own solution to the violence.
You could be inside of a recreation center playing football or basketball, doing sports.
This is the third year of the Youth Summit. Organizers say these kids offer a lot to the community.
Because they're the ones seeing that, they know what is needed to resolve those issues. So they're bringing that lived experience from their perspective.
The message did not fall on deaf ears. Representatives from various local government agencies attended the summit, including members of the Council of the District of Columbia.
You're focusing on the right issues. I mean, of course, only you know what's most important to you, but from my perspective as a government leader, these are really important issues.
Organizers told us they are planning rallies and want to address the full D.C. Council with their solutions and also their concerns. We're live at the Thurgood Marshall Center. Dave Laval, D.C. News Now.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb. What a fantastic day across the district for your midweek. Man, just a good amount of sunshine, temperatures above average. So let's show you exactly what happened this afternoon. Luray, Culpeper into Fredericksburg, near 65 degrees for an official high. For the district, we fell short of 60, but upper 50s. Still well above average for this time of year, nearly 25 degrees above average in most spots. It was slightly cooler out towards Martinsburg, Hagerstown. Cumberland, hey, good evening. You're at 48 degrees for an official high. Here's that storm system. It is now starting to bulk up and rev up across our region. We have a few spotty showers already in place for Garrett County to the Alleghenies. And so this is going to quickly make its way into our area overnight into your early morning hours. It's associated with a cold front. And so you can see it's creeping out towards Kaiser, Cumberland area, and it's colliding with some cooler air. Temperatures hovering in the middle 30s, and so that kind of wants to transition into a little bit of ice forming across that area. Increasing clouds for the rest of the region, and so really that's going to be the theme for the next few hours. Hour by hour, we'll go partly to mostly cloudy, and then around 2 to that 3 a.m. hour, we'll start to track in that rain. We'll look at that forecast coming up.
Janessa, thanks. Developing tonight in Northern Virginia School District, looking at more ways to keep its students safe inside the classroom.
Yeah, and tonight, Prince William County Superintendent is floating the idea of security screenings as students enter their schools. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcilla joins us live right now from Prince William County. And Max, this suggestion comes after the most recent school shooting in Virginia.
Yeah, it's been less than 2 weeks since a 6-year-old student shot their teacher at a Newport News elementary school. Prince William County Superintendent says incidents like that can happen anywhere, and because of that, action needs to be taken here and now. The latest school shooting tragedy in Virginia could lead to changes in a district in a completely different region. After the January 6th shooting at Rich Neck Elementary in Newport News, Prince William County Superintendent Latanya McDade says her district needs to react proactively.
This new preventative measure is a critical step toward protection.
At a Wednesday school board meeting, McDade pitched the idea of security screening technology that allows for non-evasive detection, something that's already been implemented in school districts, including here in Charlotte, Mecklenburg, North Carolina.
We are dutifully exploring this investment into our students and staff safety.
No formal plan has been pitched to the other board members, but with the idea circulating, folks in Prince William County are chiming in.
So if we're only going to put metal detectors on certain doors, then we've just wasted a bunch of money and people are just deluding themselves into thinking they're safe.
Marty Weaver isn't sold. She believes student safety starts at home, and that's more important than the technology.
My husband was law enforcement. Our son knew you never touched the gun. If you wanted to touch it, you talked to Dad.
Our children deserve the very best that we have to keep them safe.
Kim Short, who's running for a spot on the county's Board of Supervisors, would want to see the proposal before deciding if it's a worthwhile investment. But she agrees student safety is critical, and these conversations need to happen.
We do not want to have to be here explaining why we have allowed any of our children to either be hurt or, more sadly, to pass away because of some useless killings.
Now, Superintendent McDade says that over the next couple of weeks, she's looking forward to hearing from parents, students, teachers, really anyone in the community who wants to chime in. And if there is support for those safety measures, they could be implemented as early as next school year. Reporting live from Prince William County, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
Max, thanks. A shopping staple in Gaithersburg, Maryland, closing its doors for good. So what's in store for the Lake Forest Mall? We'll detail the plans in place, including redevelopment ideas. A report just ahead.
Plus, in Frederick, Maryland, a program that focuses on the physical and mental health of firefighters is showing signs of success. Coming up, we'll show you how it's helping those firefighters stay on the job.
And we're watching the backside of this storm system, likely to impact our area going into tomorrow. It's going to provide a little bit of snow going into your late week. We'll look at that coming up.